Kitco in the booth. We got Ron. Hey Ron, how you doing today? Good to see you.
Good.
So Ron, this is way high level for me.
Okay.
We were just talking about some of the things he goes over. Explain to us what this kit actually, let's step back. Tell us what Kitco does and what they've been doing in the military for quite some time.
Okay, what Kitco does is we work with every major manufacturer of fiber optics.
Right.
So we're kind of a neutral player in the whole thing, and we support the military and ruggedized fiber optics.
And y'all been in fiber optics for?
We've been doing this for about 15 years now.
And with the military?
That's where we started. It was with the United States Navy when they first went into fiber optics on ships.
And they were the first command to adopt it, or the first branch, I should say?
In a very big sense, yes.
Right.
Once they went into high volume data and stuff on stuff like Aegis class cruisers and destroyers,
right.
The high data bandwidth required a better medium to transmit that volume, and fiber optics is that.
Is that. Okay, so what does this kit actually include and what is it used for?
Well, this particular kit we developed for an Army program. It was a UAS type system called the Gray Eagle, and what they needed was a cleaning, testing, and inspection kit.
So this is for UAV and to transfer data? Is that right?
What happens is you have an unmanned aerial vehicle, beams data back to a ground control station.
Okay.
And then from that ground control station, they use fiber optics to transport that data to anywhere from a data collection center to an analysis center.
Or an end user in the field.
Yeah, end user in the field, any of that. So what was happening is one of the biggest problems with fiber optics that are ruggedized in the field is they get dirty. So really,
and you have to have clean fiber optics to communicate.
You do on a real high level. Just to give you an idea, if you're using a signal mode fiber, the core of the fiber that the light travels through is 8, 9, 10 microns, which is about the size of a human blood cell.
So it's a lot smaller in your hair.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what happens is if you get dirt on that connector, you block that light path and that can down your system.
Okay.
That's why it's so important to use clean test and inspection.
And so this
equipment.
basically allows the operator to figure out whether it's dirty or broken.
Exactly.
And if it's dirty, it's a quick fix or semi-quick fix.
Exactly.
If it's broken, then you'll have other kits that they can use to fix whatever the issue is.
That's it. This does cleaning, testing, and inspection. And when I say testing, it'll tell you if its fibers are passing light or data.
Okay.
It'll allow you to find a break in a fiber cable run. It can look at a 2-mile run and tell you where the break is at.
In that 2-mile run?
Yes.
Wow.
That's what this piece of equipment is. It's called an optical time domain reflectometer,
okay.
Or an OTDR for the
right.
for the
Can
military
you time
folks.
travel with it?
Not yet. We're working on that. But let me give you an example of this.
Yeah.
What we're looking at is a fiber optic connector, and this particular connector is what they call an ST.
All right.
And there's that little piece of glass is in the center of that ferrule, is the one I was telling you about.
Right. Very small.
Very, very small. So if we put this connector into our inspection probe, so you can see the end face. And that will tell you that's a nice clean end face.
Well, you can see that, and then you can also adjust the.
You can focus it, and you can also adjust. You can take snapshots of the end face.
So I can send it to a technician if I might not know what the deal is.
Exactly.
Send it somewhere else.
And another thing you can do with it is when you get new equipment, you can take a baseline of the new equipment you receive,
right,
and store that. And then you can refer back to that data at later points to compare to what the original condition was.
Let's see how this thing works. Can you give me an example?
Well, let me give you an example. We talked a little bit about the connectors. So this is what a clean connector looks like.
Right, you can see
that's the end
it's
face.
Focused in,
Yep.
And you said that the tool actually can focus?
Yep, and you can snap pictures and stuff with it and save them.
Right.
But what we're going to do is I want you to put this on your forehead and think dirty thoughts for me, okay?
Dirty thoughts. Huh?
Dirty thoughts. I got them?
Yeah, got them.
All right, let's see how it works.
They're in there.
All right. Now, when we put this back on here,
whoa,
you can see how the dirt has transferred to that connector.
And that's just oil.
That's just touching your skin.
That's insane.
Yeah, and you can imagine in a harsher environment.
So will this, no light can get through? Or is it obstructing the light?
It will either degrade it or possibly down your system. So what we would want to do is we'd want to clean this connector and make sure that, and this is really one of the simplest fixes to maintain a fiber optic system.
So this kit reduces costs for people who have fiber optics.
Exactly. You can expect to see probably a 60 to 90% maintenance or sustainment cost reduction just by maintaining your connectors correctly. And what we always tell people is inspect it, and there we go, we've cleaned our connector.
It's back to original state.
Yep.
And this doesn't even have any solution on it, or
no. Good point you bring up. I cleaned it like that. I dry cleaned it because of the contamination wasn't very heavy. If it has particles embedded or anything in it, you may need solvent to clean it.
Okay.
And that goes into also training that we do. We train on all the products we do as far as cleaning and repair and maintenance.
Now that's another thing you do with ADS.
That
is
is
on the GSA schedule.
We're putting that on the ADS GSA schedule to make that available for people in the military that want to get that.
And it's classroom or?
You know, it's beautiful because we do it in several ways. We can either bring the classroom to the soldier, sailor, or airman, or we can bring them in-house to our training facilities.
Okay, and where's the training facility?
It's odd you ask that. We are right down the street from you guys.
I know, we're neighbors in Virginia Beach.
We are, so we do have a training facility in Virginia Beach. We also have one here in San Diego. So we can train on either coast, or we can do the mobile training teams and come out and see your units.
Well, I appreciate you sharing all your information with us, and it's a pretty cool product.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time, a lot of money. Cost savings is a big thing right now.
It's obviously.
And this is one of those things that can really help the military save money
and be more efficient.
Oh, definitely.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.